Today, I want to address a challenge many organizations face in our increasingly diverse workforce: overcoming communication barriers, particularly those related to language and clarity in company documents. After a recent company-wide training session, it became clear that a number of employees didn't fully understand the materials presented. On review, I realized much of our internal communication is filled with jargon and overly complex language. This can make it difficult for both native and non-native English speakers to follow important instructions or policies. We must remember that effective communication is the backbone of a successful workplace. When employees struggle to understand expectations, it leads to confusion, mistakes, and decreased morale. Our goal is to create an inclusive environment where everyone can thrive. First, we need to simplify our communications to make it accessible to all by adopting plain language principles recommended by communication experts. We can revise our training materials, policies, and daily correspondence to be clear and concise. For non-native English speakers, we can also offer translated summaries or glossaries of key terms. Translating key documents can further ensure comprehension across our workforce. It's our responsibility to ensure that every employee, regardless of their background, has equal access to information and training. Second, we must address misunderstandings about diversity through education and open dialogue. Some frustrations around language or cultural differences may stem from a lack of awareness of the value of diverse perspectives. Research shows that employees in highly inclusive companies are 4 times more likely to report high well-being. So inclusive companies aren't just happier places to work, they also perform better. Organizations that prioritize inclusivity are 2 times more likely to meet or exceed financial targets, 6 times more likely to be innovative, and 8 times more likely to achieve better overall business outcomes. In contrast, a lack of inclusivity increases employee turnover and legal risk. So embracing diversity is not only the right thing to do, it's an advantage to our workforce. Diversity comes in many forms: political opinion, education, gender, spoken language, age, sexual orientation, functional abilities, religion, culture, socioeconomic status, life experience, and much more. To create an inclusive culture, we need a safe and supportive environment where every employee feels comfortable asking questions and expressing concerns. Encouraging open communication and mutual respect breaks down barriers and builds trust. Research shows that inclusive cultures benefit everyone, not just those who are excluded in the past, as even those in the in-group may feel insecure or fearful of being excluded. Inclusive workplaces promote psychological safety, collaboration, and well-being for all. The Harvard Business Review states that inclusive teams are more engaged and perform better, and that inclusion improves innovation, retention, and morale across the board. So let's launch a company-wide initiative to build an inclusive culture for everyone. By valuing every voice, we strengthen our team and set a new standard for excellence.